This evening on SportsCenter, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers sounds off after a reporter calls him the biggest jerk in the league. The NFL explores contingency sites for Super Bowl 56 amid the COVID spike. The Michigan Wolverines' Aiden Hutchinson will enter the 2022 NFL Draft. Wise Power will sponsor the Cup race at Auto Club Speedway, and updates on the LGB coin and Brandon Brown story. Good evening, this is SportsCenter. I'm Matthew Molina. Aaron Rodgers had strong words for the MVP voter who said this week that he would not cast his vote for the Green Bay Packers quarterback because he's, quote, the biggest jerk in the league and a bad guy. Those comments came from Hub Arkish, a Chicago-based reporter who owns one of the 50 votes for the Associated Press's Most Valuable Player Award. He is from Chicago, so that probably explains it. Quote, I think he's a bum, Rodgers said Wednesday. I think he's an absolute bum. He doesn't know me. I don't know who he is. No one knew who he was probably until yesterday's comments. I listened to the comments, but to say he had his mind made up in the summertime, in the off-season, that I had zero chance of winning MVP, in my opinion, should exclude future votes. His problem isn't with me being a bad guy or the biggest jerk in the league. He doesn't know me. The NFL, not surprisingly in the midst of a rise in COVID-19 cases, has looked into other potential sites for next month's Super Bowl. That's not unusual because the league does so every year, but with Los Angeles the site for this year's title game and restrictions increasing for attendance at indoor events, it has become more noteworthy. Quote, we plan on playing Super Bowl 56 as scheduled at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles on Sunday, February 13th, NFL spokesman Brian McCarthy said today. As part of our standard contingency planning process that we conduct for all regular and postseason games, we have contacted several clubs to inquire about stadium availability in the event we cannot play the Super Bowl as scheduled due to weather-related issues or unforeseen circumstances. Michigan defensive end Aiden Hutchinson, the projected number one selection in the 2022 NFL Draft, announced today that he will be leaving the Wolverines program to turn pro. Hutchinson was the Heisman Trophy runner-up in 2021, becoming the third defensive player to finish second in the history of the award. He was also a consensus All-American and the Lombardi Award winner, which is given to the top linemen in the nation. Quote, my Michigan legacy is complete and it was truly the best time of my life, Hutchinson said in a statement posted to Twitter on Wednesday. Onward and upward to the 2022 NFL Draft. Thank you for everything, Wolverine Nation and beyond. When the green flag flies for the NASCAR Cup Series stars next month at Auto Club Speedway, they'll battle for bragging rights in a race sponsored by one of the nation's leading green companies. Auto Club Speedway announced today that Wise Power, which offers a wide array of renewable energy services, will be the entitlement sponsor of its 2022 NASCAR Cup Series race. The Wise Power 400 on February 27th will be the marquee event of the track's 25th anniversary celebration and usher in an electrifying return of NASCAR Cup Series racing to the Inland Empire. Quote, our fans are energized that racing is returning to the 2-mile oval here next month, and we're incredibly pleased that Wise Power is plugging into that energy, said Auto Club Speedway President Dave Allen. We look forward to making memories together during this historic weekend. And Max Marcucci, a spokesman for Brandon Built Motorsports, provided Bob Pockrass a statement on NASCAR's decision to not approve the LGBcoin.io sponsorship. Quote, NASCAR did not seek with Brandon Built Motorsports prior to making their decision to rescind the approval, and multiple attempts to set up a conversation to address the matter went unacknowledged. That's a report on SportsCenter this Wednesday evening. This is Matthew Merlino. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.